Hello? Hello, cutie patooties! Hi, 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 hi! Hello, lovely beans! Hi. How are all of the cuties doing today? How are all of the adorable beans? Good evening. Cherry, congratulations on your first biotic. Congrats on second. And Plaus, congrats on third. Hi, Flip. Hi, Danger. Congrats on the 100%. That was very nice. Oh my lord. Flip too? Cherry with the 58, Blouse with the 53. Honestly, that's also the 100 is not okay. Cause like I've made some cause like the 100 now has its own separate system, right? But I feel like the chance for the 100 is lower than it was before. So it's actually kinda crazy. Yeah, I've been adjusting some of them. So or I've been adding to the gays recently. The gays have been expanding, you know? So like how I added Divinely Nice like a few streams ago. And then now 70 to 100 became 70 to 99. Actually no, wait, that's a lie. The 100% did get a higher likelihood now. The 100% did get a higher likelihood than it had before. I'm lying. You are slightly more likely to get 100 now than you did before, but all the other chances have all gone down a little bit because some of them have been split up. Like 1 to 49 is now 1 to 25 and 26 to 49. 70 is now 70 to 99. 100 and 1 to 200 is now been split half, like more than halfway because 169 was split up. So there's a whole mixture of options. And so hopefully that means people are gonna be slightly gayer in general, but hi. How cute. How are the cuties doing? What have you all been up to today? Are you guys excited? Are you excited? Because I'm excited. I'm excited. The Bitcraft update. Bro, this update is so good. This update has absolutely... They cooked. They cooked. They cooked so damn hard. So damn hard. It's been absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. It's actually insane. Like, they told us about this like a few days ago, so I've been sitting on this update for like... So I've been sitting on this for so long, and I'm so happy now we can finally look at it, and it's so good. It's so good. Okay. I wish Sin's accent was real. I wish Flip's accent was... Could you imagine if, like, real people sounded like Flip does? Wouldn't that be beautiful? They'd be all posh. They'd sound all posh and fancy. Just like Flip. Biotic 86%, hi. Giving us the gay patch notes. Exactly. You got to see the normal patch notes. Today, now you're gonna get the gay patch notes. Ugh. Brother went to surgery, but I had a fabulous day. Went for massage, breakfast, thrifting, and then nice. I hope the surgery for your brother goes well, Cherry. And I'm glad that you took a good day for yourself. Good on you. Also, hi Doja. I noticed they brought back an old outfit. They did. They did. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go straight into the stuff, right? And then we'll continue from there. Let me get... Bam. Bam. Okay. So, cuties. For those that did not watch the official stream, we're gonna do a quick look through at all the new stuff, and then we're gonna look at the parts of the new stuff that we can look at in game. and then we're gonna go from there. Okay? Okay? Deal? Deal. I will find you. I hope you do. What? I know what you are. I know what you are. You little boy kisser. Have you any evidence of you even finding someone you said that to? This is a good point, actually. Flip is out here saying they're gonna find people, but have they ever actually found anyone? He's good, just okay. That's good. See, the surgery is such a dangerous word because like surgery could mean anything from just like getting a tooth pulled to like, heart surgery. So whenever someone says surgery, I'm just like, how do I respond? We got something chill, or is this like he's might gonna die? It's yeah. Because I feel like whenever I assume that they don't mean something serious, it ends up being something serious. So I just always assume that it might be serious. And take the cautiously protective route. Grinding 45 construction, so I've been flattening the rocky garden. Oh my. You are doing the Lord's work, Doge. You are doing the Lord's work. I hope you know that. I want to keep going. I want to get up to 70 construction for the big fancy storage thingies. Anyway, okay. Update, patch note, stuff. Right. Let's get through that quickly so we can hop into the game. Number 1, we got the Friends of the Forest. So first of all, we got Wagon 3, boys. We got Wagon 3, which increases your storage space in the wagon from 9 times 75 to 9 times 1, because it's 9 times 75 for cargo slots at Wagon 2. Wagon 3 brings you up to 9 times 100, so that's 225 extra cargo that you're going to get to carry around. 225 extra. So, I believe... Yeah, exactly. 675 to 900 total. 225 extra cargo getting carried in that bad boy, which sounds insane. It's hard to see. Wait, can I open... If I open the image here, you can see a little bit of what the quest looks like. We can look at it in-game as well, but like... It says here, turn in 2 million Brickobucks. I'm not sure... I'm really hoping that these Brickobucks are not going to be insane to get. I'm assuming you can get them in pretty high quantities. Lanny was terrifying me earlier, reminding me of the Alpha 1 and 2 Brickobucks, which were the unique currency for doing any trades with Bricko. That's not what they probably use the same assets, but thankfully they're not the same thing. But hopefully these aren't too hard to collect. One Brickobuck needs high ping, more wagon, exactly. One Brickobuck needs 50 leather, 50 blanks, 50 ingots, and 50 rope. No, you forgot. It also needs 2 Brickos. You need 2 Brickos to make a Brickobuck, okay? The next thing, the other big thing here, right here in the center, you see them there in all their glory. We got mount skins. We got fucking mount skins. We get to actually, yes, mount skins. So, we'll get to them in a second, but there's a few variations. So, these ones that you see right here are premium currency ones. So these are the 2 variations of the deer. You've got the green deer and you've got like the red deer to match with the specific skins. These 2 are premium currency. However, there are more. Because alongside these 2, there are also, and we'll get to the other skins in a second, there's also newbie goat taming. Ladies and gentlemen, we can now tame the goats. And the goats give us milk. We can finally have milk. We're gonna consume so much milk. So much milk. I'm gonna walk around and just give people milk. I hope, that was probably not the best thing to say out of context. But anyway, you know what? No, I'm sticking to it. I'm standing where I stand. I'm gonna go around and give everybody milk. Yeah. You're all gonna get milk. I'm gonna give all of you my milk. Alright? Alongside the milk, the goats also give newbie fur starting at rare, so similar to the down from the saggy birds. And the newbie fur can be used to make another new set of gloves, which work similar to the auric accessories. So they will give you increased experience rate and profession power. So you got the down feather gloves are going to be used for crit rate, and then the newbie fur gloves are going to be used for power and experience. Which, like, can I not buy the mount skins separate? Yes, you can. We'll get there. Calm down. The mount skins are available. We'll get to all the cosmetics in a second. Don't worry. Then, lastly, from rare onwards, the newbie goats will also be able to give you additional appearances. So, rare newbie goats will have a chance to drop the grass newbie appearance. Well, it's rare and above. So, rare and above will have the grass newbie goat. Epic and above, the light brown newbie. Legendary and above, the white ears gray newbie. And then at mythic, you can get the white ears brown newbie. So you can get different skins for your pretty little newbie goats from raising your goats. Raising your new goats. And then on top of that, we've got an addition to the saggy birds, which is from epic quality onwards, the saggy birds will now also provide you with a fertilized egg. This is guaranteed. So an epic saggy bird gives you guaranteed every time you use it to create, to produce, it will give you a fertilized egg. And the fertilized eggs can be used for the new saggy bird pets. So you can get the chickens to follow you out into the wilds. Look how cute they are, bro. I want this one. He's so cute. They're so freaking cute. Baby bubs. And then they can follow you, and then they can watch you when you go out and kill their family. Then on top of that, they've added more packages, more items to package. A number one on the list that I think all of us have been praying for like 3 centuries is fucking salt! We can finally pack salt. We can finally make salt packages. So if you want to go somewhere and gather a fuck ton of salt and bring it home, you can package it now. You can finally package the salt. And then on top of that, you can also package sugar, tree sap, which honestly, pretty useful actually for storage. Star bulbs, wispy filaments, and ember grain. So, nice additions overall. And then lastly, they added some new titles for profession combinations. So, if you get level 50 in Farmer, Forger, and Tailor, you become a Land Weaver. 50 in Forestry, Carpentry, and Scholar, you become Verdant. Masonry, Smithing, and Mining, Stonesmith. And Hunting, Fishing, and Leatherworking, Survivalist. And then there's a legendary version of each of these as well for reaching 100. Now keep in mind, currently, these are not achievements that will carry over into 1.0. These are not reawakened. That being said, maybe in the future they might grant us reawakened versions of the legendary ones. For anybody crazy enough to reach 100 in 3 different professions before the end of early access, I'm sure you're out there. They're here for you. Hi, Corn! And then lastly, there's a couple of changes. And there's some really goaty changes. So they've made a whole new Hexite Exchange UI. We'll look at that in just a second. The cherry blossoms are gone. So all the cherry blossoms have been nuked out of the map. The event is over. They will not spawn anymore. You will not find any wild cherry blossoms. So everything that you gathered until now, I hope you gathered enough of it, because you're going to have to wait until next spring to get more cherry blossoms. Then we've gotten some buffs to our friendly neighborhood deer to have it actually like have a role. So first of all, they've increased the movement speed of the service at both levels so that it's faster overall. All service mounts can now traverse cliffs of 7 height, which is only one height lower than what Goat 3 can do. So the service can now almost traverse as even like height differences as the Goat, which is insane. And then best of all, the one that I think all of us have been crying about is the service can now have a passenger. The service has a passenger slot. You can now ride the deer with your friends. You can ride the deer with your homies. You can passenger princess on the deer. And I'm so ready for it. Then lastly, when dragging items or cargo to move it, the slot that it will land in now highlights its border to provide better clarity. That's a nice little quality of life. When doing split stacks, the quantity input field starts focused. Visually tweak the toggle UI element and its animations to fix some visual issues and better align with the UI style. And then there's some additional tweaks to taming trapping for both the saggy and newbie and future taming. And those tweaks are, you can now have 6 animals placed to be domesticated at the same time. The total number of traps you can place is now 4 at the same time. The chance for an animal to successfully domesticate after each time that you care for it is now 40%, which it used to be 33.3, so a slightly higher chance. And then the best one of all, reduce the food needed to produce tamed animal products to 1 from 3. So you're going to be using way less food now when you're trying to produce products with your animals. It's magnificent. And then they fixed a couple of issues as well. They reportedly have fixed the minimap issues. So the issue that would cause the minimap to be cut off and an issue that would cause the minimap to stop following your player position should both be fixed now. They've also made improvements to the world map and minimap to use less memory. They fixed an issue with a resource causing errors due to a misconfigured material. I have no idea what this one's referring to. They fixed the case that some UI elements flicker. An issue with the second house upgrade causing the floor patterns to clip through some of the rugs. Or it's just a funny, very specific bug. Fixed an error being caused by the tameable saggy birds. A couple different errors. And added an optimization when purchasing large quantities of something from traders or player trade stalls. This one is also goated. Because before, if you didn't know in the past, right? If you ever bought something in quantities of 1,000 from the NPCs, right? The way that the game used to do it is it would do 1,000 individual purchases of that item. And so it would freaking half DDoS you every single time you tried to buy anything in large quantities. Now, it doesn't do that anymore. So you no longer get DDoSed by the game server. Isn't it wonderful? And then we got the cosmetics. So we'll look at these in-game. There's a bunch of different bundles. They were very specific. So it's a returning of the Everwoods outfits alongside a variation of them, which is the Autumn Everwoods outfits. What they've done is they've made bundles that involve both and each individual set. So people that bought Everwoods when it came out last time, they can now get just Autumn Everwoods if they want to. Or people that weren't able to get it before can get both. So there's all sorts of combinations. There's all sorts of thingies. There's 2 new pets. Then there's the service outfits. There's some new decoration materials that you can use. And then there's bundles with all of it together. So that's all the stuff. Lastly, you've got the where they are in the roadmap right now. So as you can see now, We're through into some of the spring update stuff. They've started on the plantable earned resources, which is what the animals kind of do. We've got the... Actually, that's not... Okay, well, sure. The things that should be working on next, in theory, based off of this, would be the party system, granular settlement permissions, new seasonal region, which is coming in the next update. Which is actually... I forgot that it's that quick, but in 2 weeks' time... we're getting the new seasonal region, so we really got to start prepping. We got to get our work out of here. And then Empire declared alliances and wars and a merchanting game are all the things that they're still working on. But okay, that's all the patch note stuff. That's all the new stuff. So let's go look at it. Let's go look at it. Bye. So first of all, right at the get-go, look. There's our goats. Here are our tamed goats. I've already been working on collecting a couple of the little guys. 3 of the goats have now become domesticated, so I'm going to quickly snatch those up while we can. And I can place a few more of the captured goats to start domesticating. We've already locked those in. They changed the premium ship? Yes. I did just say that like a few minutes ago. But yeah, they've changed the premium shop window. They've changed a bunch of little things. There was a lot in this update. So here you go. This is your new premium shop. This is the new premium shop. Honestly, I really like it. And the main reason I like it is now, when you go here, you can actually get a look at the outfits. So if you hop into the shop, you can actually check how all the pieces look. You can also look at the pieces individually. So if I wanted to just see, like, how would it look if I added that crown to this outfit? I could do that. If I wanted to look, like, how does it look if I mix and match pieces from the different sets, like this? And then, like, that one there, and then maybe, I don't know, that crown with these gloves. Or do I want to add those gloves? And you can kind of mix and match and play around with all of it. It's very nice. The one thing that it's lacking is you can't look at mount skins. And you also can't look at the pets. So if you wanted to take a look-see at just like the 2 deer, this is all you get. You don't actually get to look at like what their actual model looks like. Hopefully we do get that in the future. In a future update. But still very good. I like that we can actually like play around and all the different outfits if you wanted to see what you could look like. And the shop as a whole is just... I think this shop as a whole is a lot cleaner. Also, can you... Oh. Would also be cool if we could see the emotes. So yeah, hopefully in the future we'll get to see the emotes and the pets, but we can look at all the clothes. Do we also get to see close-ups of the clothes you unlock from achievements? No. I don't believe so. I think the close-ups for achievement clothes you'd have to still actually just unlock when you get to that part of the achievement. This is purely just a UI for the Hexite exchange. But it might be nice. But yeah. Then, what's this? What are you doing? Everyone's decor token. Thank you, Miantara. Did you already buy some of the decor? You haven't? Not yet, no. I plan to probably get some stuff later. But thank you, Bean. We can put a few decor thingies down. I mean close-ups, not previews. Oh, you mean just like a bigger version of it? I mistook the taming station for decor. No, this is just a pretty old station. Okay. Another goat. 4 goats are done. Go grab these real quick. So. First things first, I need to grab some food. Then water. And then we can quickly Put in some goats for breeding. So it does still cost 3 food to breed them. It only costs 1 food now to produce the resource with them. The milk, as you can see here, is similar to the eggs. Well, unlike the eggs you actually have to cook. The milk you don't have to cook beforehand, but it is still just a basic level 2 food buff. So it's just a basic health and stamina regen. It's not yet related to any actual like cooking recipes. Hopefully we'll be able to get that later. Right now though, it's just milk. Same like the eggs. I think these are just a proof of like concept and system. And then in the future we'll get the like other ways to utilize it. So you're gonna have to wait a little bit before you can start using your milk for anything. We got more traps. So, the newbie goats. Hi, Gabe. Also, thank you for the hydrate blouse. Alright, chat. If I have to hydrate, so do you. So you better drink some water, right? Meow. Or else. Or else. I'll be very upset with you. Okay. So, the newbie goats have... The newbie goats are essentially your tier 2 tame, right? So they have their own specific traps. While the traps look exactly the same as the bird traps, unfortunately they aren't. You make the newbie goat food using using a new vitamin. So you still use the animal swill. Right, let me get to the taming station so I can try it. You still use animal swill, but you use a little bit more. So where it was 3 animal swill and 1 vitamin for a bird food, it is 4 swill and 1 vitamin for a goat food. The goat vitamins cost more than the bird vitamins at 65 a pop instead of 50. And then the goat trap, everything else related to the goats is tier 2. So, as you can see here, the goat trap requires tier 2 planks, stripped wood, and nails. When it comes to taking care of the goats, you need to use tier 2 healing potions if they're sick, specifically. The food and water is still the same as with the birds, thankfully. But if you get any sick goats, you're going to start using tier 2 healing potions. So we're going to need to start stocking up in some of those. And other than that, I think that's like the main stuff to do. Also, yeah, you can see here now with the saggy bird. With this epic bird, in 8 hours time, he will produce 1 saggy bird, fertilized saggy bird egg for me. And then that we can start using to try and get baby bubs to have around as pets. Honestly, I really like it. I think it's good. I think the goats are already a wonderful addition. The goat mounts are also really, really good. And then, of course, I absolutely adore the fact that we can get, we can ride together. Who wants to sit on my deer? Yeah. Start. Start. Get on. I want to kidnap you. Oh, there we go. Biotic, you've been stolen. Look. Biotic is very close to my head. Very close. But look! And boom! You can snatch your friend away. And you can steal them. And then they can never escape again. Actually, one thing I'm curious. What happens if I get off? Oh my god. Yes! Oh. Can't go too far. He does follow though when you're on there, yeah. You just need to not run too far, but you can actually just ferry your friend around. Kidnapping, there we go. Yeah, I can already feel how much faster he is. Like, this is, you can definitely notice, like, the speed difference. But yeah, I like now the goat kind of has a little bit more of an identity. Your goat is your exploring slash prospecting buddy. Um, your your goat is your hunting and like slight carrying buddy until you get the ox. Your deer is now your explorer and prospecting animal, and then your bird is your high speed like flat area animal. Honestly, it's really nice. They're kind of matched together. It's a nice. It finally feels like he has like a bit of an identity outside of just being really cute. Like, I mean, the deer is very, very cute. But now I'm also having a proper identity is beautiful. Churning butter. Gonna make a real cake with grain, milk, eggs, sugar, and salt. Bro, imagine. All I'm saying, okay? So, like 1 month from now, 2 updates from now. So in 4 weeks, right? Is when we have the early access anniversary, right? Because late June was when early access came out. Like early access 1 started. So, all I'm saying is now that we have milk and eggs and sugar and salt and flour, anniversary cake. I'm just saying, anniversary cake. Picking up, but I'm just saying, I see it. There we go. Remove trees, added kidnapping, also climb up higher cliffs. Exactly. That's basically the nutshell of what's in the patch, of this patch. Oh, and goats. And pet goats. Speaking of, these ones are hungry. So let me go feed my goats. But yeah, all the items to do with the goats as well. So making the goat food, making the goat traps, etc. Those now also use they give you additional experience. Also like caring for the goats compared to the bird. So there is a higher return on investment, I guess you could say, from managing goats. When it comes to your experience, I'm really excited to see where they go with this next. But yeah, it's already I think this has been a really solid update. Oh, I can do that while mounted. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Especially, I think one of the best things about this with the deer now is because you can prospect on the deer, right? Now, if you want to do co-op prospecting together, you can just get 2 people on one deer and run to like you don't need to both run together. So you can just snatch up your buddy and boom. What we used to do with oxes, just slower. Yeah. Soon. Huh? Big things are coming. As part of the cooking and farming remake. What do you mean? Like the animal stuff? No, the taming stuff is its own just separate taming loop. But I'm assuming that eventually we will get like with the I'm just saying like this is entirely theory. Like this is just entirely me like being like I feel like they're building up to something. Milk, just the fact that we get milk and eggs. I mean, obviously those are also the 2 most logical resources to get from animal husbandry, right? Like when you're caring for animals, what resources do you think of that you would get from like animals? Eggs, milk, right? Those are like the first two most obvious things you get from animals, besides like meat or what's it called? Yeah, besides like meat or leather or like wool. In terms of like edible products from animals, like egg and milk make the most sense. So maybe we'll be able to churn the milk and make butter. Or we might be able to make cheese. Or imagine we get to make cheese. Imagine we get to make cheese. We can get cheese. There we go. Soon TM or soon TM in half time. Return on investments and our profits this quarter are breaking records because goat. I love this so much. I'm so happy, man. I'm already just like this bit alone is so good. Plaus is the swamp's the only. Yeah, the swamp is the only place to get tier 5 wood. There's no other biome with tier 5 wood, to my knowledge. So, have fun. Yeah, we need to do more wood gathering. Where we are, our next thing that we need as well is we need to start making our tier 5 cloth. Oh my goodness, the tier 5 wood's also already like almost completely cleared out. Damn. Damn. We're gonna need to go on a bigger wood journey. Like there is still all this, but like I don't think this is actually gonna be enough to pull us through with the housing. So be prepared. I used most of the wood for the tubs. Yeah, no. That's why, like, we've got a lot of wood that's being used. And we've only got a few of the tubs, because they're not all done, right? Oh, no, they are. Oh, there's just the one tub that still needs a little bit more wood. And then we need to get the refined leathers together. So, we'll work on that. Get those boys in there, and then we'll be good. High numbers, by numbers. For the first time ever, my meal looks decent enough to pay food tax. Let's go! Hey, every meal is worth paying food. Okay? Okay. Right. So, now that we've gotten our animals snatched up. Oh, wait, there's some thirsty. He's thirsty. Give the goat some water. How many? Oh, it unset itself. Dang. I think I'm gonna need to make some more goat food. We're gonna need a lot. We are gonna need a lot of food for the animals, so it's probably time for us to do. It's time for me to actually do some farming. Oh, we're also getting kind of low on tier 2 ember grain. I'm gonna plant some extra tier 2 grains. Then while we're at it. Alright, I forgot to pick up buckets. Buckets. Grain. Grain. All the grain. Yeah, do some work. Sheesh. I will ban you. I will ban you. Banned. Imagine doing work in the claim. We got a bunch growing there. We can put back for now. And those buckets. Alright. Are you all there? What you working on? Doing some trick. Yeah, we need to get some tier 5 wispy filaments next, because we've got a decent amount of cloth strips. We just need to get the wisp weaves, and then we can grow up the cloth. How is my farming actually? Am I farming high enough to make the thingy? No, I'm one level too low, so I can't even grow. Sad. Well, I'm gonna have to rely on someone else to do that then. One of you beans is gonna have to do that work for me. I'm sorry. How are our bird food and stuff? 79 and 75. I've still got a little bit extra on me. But... oh, and potions. I should check our health potion. Maybe make a few more. Did anyone start any tier 5 wispies? I don't know. Not either, to my knowledge, I don't know of anyone that's been doing tier 5 wispy. But I'll probably practice mass tax evasion, but they're paid. Thank you, Gabe. Let's... oh yeah, we need a lot more. Let's grab a bunch of... no, wrong store. Let's grab a couple chemical bases. Couple of you. What was the other thing? It's just like normal flowers, right? Yeah. Tier 2 flowers. Oh, we don't have a lot of you. Put those 9 now. So we should be able to make a, like, actually barely any potions. I'm gonna go grab flowers before I try and start making some potions. Yeah, I've got plenty of storage space. I'll grab a few flowers outside. And also we got the gathering mode. Get those filled up. Okay. Do some work. We'll collect your tanks. Just making 500 refined cloth. Of course, of course. Classic. While I'm at it, where was I? Members. Move. Might have to make some tier 4. The Wispies. Yeah, probably. If no one else has started on the tier 5 Wispies. I don't know who's all high enough in farming. You can always ask in the Discord, in the general chat, to see if you got anyone. Why are you raging? What are you raging? You have no reason to be raging. Okay. Yeah, what I want to do is once we get these, there's still a few more like stations and stuff to get set up. And then I think our next project is going to be our housing district. So we're gonna need a fuck ton of wood. Because I want to make sure we get at least one exquisite large house. So that's already going to be 20 for this big boy over here. Look at that big boy. And then, because I want it to be like a whole district, we want to get like one or two of the small ones as well. And then maybe for aesthetic, like versatility, like diversity, might get like one or two of the fine residentials as well. Just so we get a little bit of versatility in design. Probably not the big version. Actually, is there even a big version of the tier 4? Now that I think about it. I don't have one in my... Yeah. Why not? Is there just not a large version of the tier 4? I've seen no big tier 4. Look, right here. You got the... And there's also no big tier 2, but that makes sense, because tier 2 is just the tents, right? You got the tier 2 tent, then you got the tier 3 house, then you got the tier 3 large house. Then you've just got a tier 4 house, and then a tier 5 house, and a tier 5 large house. Is there a match you need for that? No, they share the same mats, just in higher quantities. Because if you look here, like the tier 5, and then the larger one. Because essentially the way the large one works is it's just 4 smaller houses. It's just 4 of this in terms of resources and housing slots. But I believe the amount of space it takes is less than if you were to build 4 of these side by side. Like slightly less, maybe. But yeah. They're all the same. I want to leave those flowers there because that marks my spot for my trap. We're not touching that flower. Nobody touched that flower. Dang it. So many flowers together. But yeah, that whole back area over there, that is going to become our housing district. That whole space of it. So we're going to clear it out. We are going to elevate it because I don't want it. I want the housing district to be higher up than the rest of the claim area. Depending on how much space we have, once we flatten it out, I want to like get a good scale of how much space we have to work with, and then from there we'll figure out exactly how it's gonna look. But I'm planning to at least I wanted to at least get it like a good 10-15 height higher than base level, so that there's actually like it actually gives a bit of verticality and like overlook to the rest of the area, which shouldn't be too hard. Maybe even if it is, depending if we have enough space here for it, what I'd especially love to do would be to have like varying heights in the housing district. So like having the side that's closest to leatherworking and woodworking be a little bit lower, and then like a little bit higher at the back or something like that, or maybe a little bit higher in the right side compared to the left side, like. But that's only going to be possible if there's enough space in the housing district for us to do that. So we'll see about that when we get there. Hopefully. Hopefully we'll get to put something fun together. Look, the newbie goats. Oh, you know the one thing I'd also really love to see now? What if we get newbie pets? What if we get little baby pet versions of the newbie goats as well? Like they gave us the pet versions of the chickens. All I'm saying is now they could give us the pet versions of the newbie goats. Right? Saying. Or either that or our next tameable animal needs to be one of the aggressive animals. Imagine if we can start like raising and taming, I don't know, the jackals. I don't know what tameable jackals would give us, but what if they gave us a taming loop for jackals, right? Or for like the other aggressive animals that you could breed like stronger versions of the animal. And then unlike the like where with the other animals you like feed them to like produce supplies for you or whatever. But what if then for the jackals or like other things you had an additional slot here and you could slot in one of them and it would follow you around and fight for you? Fight alongside you, I should say. So it would only fight while you're damaging the thing. But that would be a fun addition for like slayers, I feel like. For everyone, really, because gatherers as well, then you just have something that helps increase your damage if you're dealing with, like, monsters out in the wild. Without having to work on getting big, expensive, fancy, thingies. Help on making poor choices? Oh no, Cherry, what are you doing? What have you done, Cherry? Don't go making bad choices. Unless those bad choices are fun, in which case, go ahead. But like, otherwise, don't. Oh, also, we need to look at what the, I gotten enough flowers for, yeah, I've got plenty of flowers. I found a Canadian artist that makes sad chicken nugget plushies, and I bought one. What do you, but what, huh? I want to see this, what the heck? Also, that does not sound like a bad choice at all. That sounds like a phenomenal choice, if you ask me. In my honest opinion. In my totally unbiased opinion. Okay. Fiddle here. Let's go bring these back to convert. Sounds like the best choice you could have made. Exactly. See, Corn understands. Corn understands. Okay, so we need that. So we, because it's 5 per bottle. For each stack of bottle, it's a stack of flowers. And that should all get a... yeah, 18. Regen my stamina. Realize that I let it run out. Do you want pictures? Yes. Is that how is this even a question? Of course I want pictures. Show me these adorable little chicken nuggies, please and thank you. Oh, it's only 1,000 effort. Never mind. I thought there was much more effort. I want to see the... Okay, also, let's look at what the, there's new decor, right? For the thingies Biotic gave us. Oh, here. Okay. Is it all Everwoods? Alright, let's look at the Everwood stuff. There are... We got a small rug. Tiny, okay. We got a bigger rug. Ooh! Okay, wait. This arch is really cute. And a shrine. Table with little potions and stuff. Okay. Oh. Is this a lamp? That's a lamppost? Okay. Okay. Well, that's all. What the heck? Why am I already out of soaring? What the heckies? What the actual heckies? Hi, Soar. How's it going, Bean? Thank you so much for the raid. What the fuck? Hi, cutie patootie. How was your stream? Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Okay. Moonlight's bless. Oh, that's actually. Have I never? I swear I've seen this raid message before, but it's such a cute raid message. Hi, Soaring. Welcome in, raiders. How's it going? Hi, Flip. Hi, Blouse. Never seen you before. What the heck? I also see now the welcome in raiders before the raid message. Nice one, Blouse. You're lucky that I'm so slow on chat and didn't see that beforehand. But hi, Plus. Hi, Soaring. Hi, Stardust Libby. Hi, Solar and System. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello. If you do not know me, hi, my name is Sento. You can call me Sin. I'm a local resident chaotic cat boy who likes to play a variety of video games ranging from cozy to horror and everything in between. And today we're focusing on our cozy vibes because we're playing some Bitcraft and checking out the new update content and looking at all the pretty things. We can tame animals. Well, we can tame more animals than we could before. Now we can tame goats. We could tame chickens 2 weeks ago. Now we can tame goats as well. And they're really cute. Look at them. Look at these little baby goats. Tell me they're not like the cutest little things you've ever seen. Are they not adorable? Love my goats. But yeah, sorry, if you guys need to take care of yourselves, please go get something to eat, go get something to drink, go stretch, go walk around, go cuddle a pet, go cuddle a person, do all of your self-care jazz, because self-care is important and it's one of the things that we rarely do enough of in our day-to-day. So go take care of yourself if you're new to lovely Bean. But if you want to sit here and hang out with us, of course, we would love to have you. What were you up to? I got to see like a little bit. I think were you playing Among Us? You were playing Among Us, right? Also, Plas, can you shout out Soaring, please? Oh, you're in the raid and you're not even shouting him out. That's crazy. That's crazy. Honestly. How goes Bitcraft? It's going really good. So we got new update stuff. As you can see here, I'm busy trying to catch goats. Don't ask me how we capture a goat in such a tiny box. It just makes sense, okay? It just works. In the words of famous video game creator and developer Todd Howard, it just works. But we're out here taking care of our new pets. Getting them going. How was the sussy shenanigans? Got confused seeing Moonlight being written everywhere. They've stolen your brand. Yeah, Soaring, there's actually a bunch of people in Bitcraft that stole your brand. They're in our region. Hey, look at that. Look at that. That's not you. But how come they stole the Moonlight from you? Or are you secretly Moonlight? Exactly. What the heckies? Oh my god. 2 raids back. Ah! Wait, no. Oh goodness. What the heck? Ah! Kindle, Bevan, hi! Oh my god, now the 3 raids right back to back, my brain is gonna be fried. I don't, words, hi! At least this time it's not during an ad break. We already had the ad break. Let's go. Hi raiders, welcome in, welcome in. If you do not know me, my name is Sento. You could call me Sen. I'm your local resident chaotic cat boy who likes to play a variety of video games, ranging from cozy to horror and everything in between. And, I don't think I need to explain to you guys what we're doing today. We got goats. Sorry.
The wild raiders interrupt Senato's planned break time. Thus, Sen is unfortunate in a legally bound need to react to raiders and stream a further 30 minutes.
Basically, yes. Also, thank you for that follow. All follows are anonymous, so don't worry if you do not want to get called out. You will not get called out. That being said, if you'd like to say hi or introduce yourself, I would love to get to know you, because I'm sure you're all a bunch of wonderful beings. How was the rest of your streams, Kindle and Bevan? Also, Soren, yes, take care, lovely bean. Thank you for your raid as well. Have a good rest. Get good packing. Take care. Okay, thank you, bean. Oh my goodness, thank you guys so much for the follows. All right, I'm gonna try and say hi to everybody. I'm sorry, I'm already so far behind on chat. I'm gonna try to say hi to everybody. I will probably, if I say your name wrong, please shout at me and tell me how to say it correctly, because I'm a mess, all right? It's not in the tags, but I feel like I should put boy failure in there, because that's basically what I am. Okay. Hi, Sabi Mushy. Wait, I also didn't read the raid message. Cabin raid, bringing the campfire energy. Oh my god, that's so cute. Why are you... Kindle, why are you so cute? Chat. Everyone on my side. Okay, I know I was about to say hi to all the raiders, but first of all, everyone on my side, everyone that's here that hasn't done so before, please go follow both Kindle and Bevan. They are absolutely adorable beans. I was watching them earlier while I was like making dinner and then eating dinner, and they're so freaking just cuteness aggression, okay? Please. So go follow them. Go give them love, all right? Because they deserve it. But yes. Hi, Sabimushi. Hi, Kindle. Hi, Bird the Builder. Hi, Bevan. Hi, Den of Gamers. Hi, Grumpy Snarf. That's a beautiful name. Hi, Lutra. Hi, Co-Kindle. I hope I said that correctly. Alright, have I said hi to everybody? I think I've said hi to everybody. Okay. I caught up. I can't, but yes, hi lovely beans. Thank you all so much for coming in here. Thank you for bringing your communities over. I'm sorry, I am buffering. Because I wasn't expecting 3 raids, like, immediately back to back. Also, hi, Fubuki! Hello, friend. Sorry, I missed you. I think I missed you in between all the raiders. I hope you're doing well, being. But yes, we usually try... You got the baby goats. We do got the baby goats. We caught a couple of baby goats. So far, I've actually already been able to breed one up to an uncommon. And we're now waiting on these 2 over here. They're under a lot of pressure right now because they're expected to give us the next uncommon baby so that we can try and get the rare baby. Also, we've realized now, and this is my personal crackpot theory right now. We've got baby goats that are giving us milk. We've got chickens that are giving us eggs. We are able to make sugar. We are able to make flour. We are able to make salt. So all I'm saying is in 1 month time, for the 1 year anniversary, I'm expecting a cake recipe. Okay? I'm gonna be extremely upset if we don't get some form of cake recipe. Pancakes would be even better. As a Dutch person, I would go feral for pancakes. But even just like actual cakes, I'm expecting this, okay? I will be so upset if we don't get them. Hi, Necro. Okay. I am so slow. I'm sorry also if I miss stuff in chat. I am scatterbrained and I'm a little bit of a chaos bean. I try to keep I try to keep up. Sometimes I will scroll back to try and reread for anything that I missed. But yeah, if I do miss your message and I've scrolled all the way past it, feel free to say it a second time. You won't get in trouble for it. No one will get mad at you. Oh, we got a goat that's thirsty. Make sure you drink some water. Also, all of you should drink water, by the way. Just saying. Okay. Thank you for the shout out. Plaus is the best mod. Correct. It was so good. Thank you for the warmest. Of course, Bean. What the heck? No. Thank you for coming here. No, bad sin, not boy failure. But I'm like boy failure, but like in a good way. Like, it's my endearing quality as being a boy failure. Oh my gosh, you're too kind. Stop it. No, you're too kind. You're adorable. You're wonderful. Both of you are magnificent. We're gonna eat, but I'll have you up. Thank you again for everything. No, thank you, Kindle. Thank both of you so much. That's super sweet. You're both super sweet. Go have good food. I hope it's super tasty. And take care. Thank you again so much for entrusting me with your communities. I appreciate you so much. Your good friend just process. I'm trying. I'll get there. We'll get there. Baby goat. Exactly. We are trying to build out our baby goat army here right now. And then we were also talking about what animal we would want to see next as a tameable. Right? I'm processing 2 uncommons right now. Let's go, Dinner Gamers. Good luck. May the odds be in your favor. To my knowledge, they follow the same rarity chances as the burbs, the chickens. So 2% down from 50% each rarity up. 50% for common to uncommon, and 2% down each time you go up from there. So good luck. May the coin flip fall in your favor every time. Also, hi, Sorelian. Hello, welcome in, Bean. Sorry, I'm so far behind. And thank you, Pendris, for the 100 stream streak. You're crazy. And Necro for the 65 stream streak. Both of you are insane. Appreciate you. Also, hi, Yerun. Everyone's rolling gaze. We got 70% from Sora, 169 from Yerun. Thank you for that pin, players. Actually insane. Holy gay. Players is stinky. Necro with the 58. We need bacon? Ooh, okay. Scrofa for bacon? Okay, but see, now the question would be, right? How would... Because, like, technically, right? That wouldn't necessarily have to be a taming thing, right? I feel like if you just make it so that tier... What tier is Scrofa again? Tier 4? Yeah, if you just make it that you can, like, turn tier 4 meat into bacon, right? Because you're already getting meat from the Scrofa. So then all they need to do is make it so that when we go into our kitchen, we can just turn the meat. And we can, because, like, we can already turn the, Actually, we can already turn the tier 4 meat into mincemeat, isn't it? For the pie? With the mincemeat pie? Oh, wait, I don't have the rest. Pies because I've been slacking and I haven't been making much pies. So, so like if they just make it so that we can also turn it into bacon. Bacon pancakes? Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what we're gonna make. Bacon pancakes. I'm sorry, that's one of those things that if the word bacon pancake gets said, which I just said it again, that's like a sleeper agent in my brain. Immediately I have to start singing that song. It also is, I sing that song every single time I am cooking bacon pancakes, which happens fairly regularly. And it drives my family insane. I'm cooling down a bit. It was not a good idea to go to a cooking class with a bunch of ovens during a heat wave. Oh no, Yurun. Yeah, no, take care, Bean. Be careful, be careful. You gotta care for yourself, okay? It's hot out. Also, I need to make more potions. I made a bunch, but I can make more. I need to get more flowers. So let's go. We're gonna snatch up some flowers so that we can make some more healing potions for our goats. Because, of course, all of my goats get sick. It's like a curse, man. It was the same with my chickens. They all get sick. And then I have to spend a bunch of healing potions on them. I'm so glad, though, that we can use the chemical bases now. Or the, sorry, the, no, it is chemical base, right? Was it chemical base? What's it called again? Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I thought that I mixed the name out. But, I'm aware it's hot out. Yeah, so be careful and take care of yourself. Dang nabbit. Honestly. Yeah. Pancakes everywhere. Where are my blindies? Wait. Blindies. What are blindies? What is this? Blinnies? Blindies? Blinny. Google. Blinny are Russian pancakes, often made with yeast-raised batter or of buckwheat and or wheat flour and milk. Oh. Ooh. Served with smetana, cottage cheese, caviar, and other garnishes. Ooh, so these are like... These are generally like a savory dish. Interesting. These sound really nice. See, like we have with Dutch pancakes are also like very thin. We have very thin pancakes as well. And then they can go, they're basically like a baseline for like anything, right? So we don't necessarily put sugar in our pancake batter, so the pancakes don't have to be sweet. So you can quite literally see what's the word? You can literally see like any form, anything you could think of, you can see you can find a Dutch pancake with it. Like you've got people that put like cheese and onion, like fucking like pizza toppings on their pancakes, or people that just have like classic sweet with like sugar and cinnamon and stuff like that. Everything in between. Literally, think of an ingredient. I've probably seen a pancake here with that ingredient on it. And yes, that includes fish, which don't think that's a smart idea, but people will do what they want. Okay. No, Fubuki, not the 11%. I'm sorry, Bean. I'm so sorry. Mincemeat pie is from the processed tier form. Yeah, okay, it is. Never tried one. Peanut butter jelly time, bird is a word. Those two don't trigger me the same way. Sorry, Gabe. Especially like, I know this might be a hot take. I don't like Family Guy. I also don't like The Simpsons. Both of those shows, and like also South Park, a lot of those kinds of shows that like a lot of people like, I don't find them very funny. Sorry to say. However, the bacon pancake song in particular from Adventure Time is just... Peanut butter jelly time is also good, but it doesn't trigger my brain in the same way. Blinnies are... Also, am I saying it correctly? Is it Blinny? Or is it Bliny? Or Blinny? I don't know. Blinny? Okay. Yes. Perfect. It's not a Russian word. Oh! Wait, where is it from then? Or are you responding to Gabe saying kurwa? But blinis are mostly not sweet as well. You can add sweet toppings though, very common. See, I feel like that's the nice thing, cause if you don't inherently make the pancake sweet, it becomes like an easy vessel for basically any kind of flavoring. Surströmming? I mean, we don't have that here really, so. But there, honestly, if that was a common thing in shops here, I can bet you someone would put that on a pancake. A fish pancake, where is my crucifix? That was my response to. I saw it on a recipe and I saw it, sorry, not on a recipe, on a menu at a restaurant. And just the first the first response was like, I just wanted to like run away. Like, these people should not be near my food if they think this is a good idea. But yet here we are. However, I have had a hot dog pancake, and I know that sounds really weird, but it's actually kind of nice. How to get anyone near a fish pancake? They're overrated. Yeah, the shows to me are like, I can understand why other people find them funny. It's just not my humor, you know, if that makes sense. I don't like Family Guy as well, but the Falling... Oh, for sure. There are some really good memes that come out of like Family Guy, Simpsons, all of those shows. But I can get the memes online, right? I don't need to sit there and watch through the entire show to experience it. So, yeah. That's usually my approach. Kurwa is Polish, yes, but we love it too. I know. In Poland, we have a different pancake. We make it bigger and flatter, more like a tortilla. I feel like I've heard of this one before. I feel like... what is it called? What is it called? I feel like I've seen... I'm trying to Google it now and I can't see it. There's a lot of different words showing up and I don't recognize. Oh, I think this is what it looks like. Is that the one? I don't know how to say it, so I'm not going to try and pronounce that word because I feel like I'm going to... Yes. Okay, yeah, that was the one that was showing up. That's the one. Yeah. I've seen those ones before. The first dish my wife did for me was this kind of pancake with pickled peppers, a sausage and cheese, all rolled up and then deep fried in breadcrumbs. That sounds divine. I'm gonna need to like steal... I'm gonna need to steal your food real quick, okay? I need cause holy, that sounds amazing. I can't fathom pancake texture with fish. Yeah, no. I know those, we have them too. They're nice. Pancakes and the one that I'm not going to even try to pronounce have almost the same ingredients. We just use fresh whole milk. We also, well... I was gonna say, does that make such a like a big difference in terms of the Like, by fresh whole milk, do you mean, like farm fresh? Like, get it from the farmer? Or the fresh milk that you would get from the, like, just from the supermarket? Like, obviously, you've also, like, not the cartons, because the cartons are the one that are usually, like, filled with preservatives and stuff to be long life and lasting and whatnot. But... And can I use some stuff to upgrade my crossbow? Yeah, of course, Corn. Of course. Of course. That dish had topping with ketchup and mayo. Oh, it sounds so good. Polish is one of the few languages that give me nightmares. Oh, dear. The milk from the market, the farm fresh milk, is extremely hard to get nowadays. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, because usually we use we use like supermarket like fresh milk for our pancakes as well. For Dutch pancakes. It's pronounced, oh god, here we go. Nalesniki? Nalesniki. Exactly as it's spelled. I feel like I'm probably still gonna butcher that, but I'm gonna try my best to say it. Thank you for being patient with this dumb little cat boy. Okay. Need a few more, I think, and then we should have enough. Also, I want to put these Everwood decor tokens to use because I think the Everwood's gate here. Where are you? Wait, type Everwood. This gate, I think, would look absolutely beautiful at like the entrance to our area. At the entrance to our farm area. So we should be good. Very well. You said it correctly. Thank you. Thank you for taking your time to teach me, both of you. You'll need sand for vials. We do have vials. I do have plenty of vials still. So I think we're pretty much all right on that front. Also, why am I running when I have my glorious deer? Anything? Trap newbie guy. Fine. Get off the door. Can base this from honey or yeah. We've got a couple apiaries. We were part of the horde that went through region 13 to gather a ton of bees at the start. So if anyone's ever lacking in queen bees, we still have, how many do we have? 7 queen bees just kind of sitting around because we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 apiaries, which I think is probably enough for our general production. But what I was gonna say is I feel like over here, instead of this gate, right? Let me jump off for a second. And what does our claimed area look like? Okay, I wanna move you. I want to move this just for a second because I want to see how this looks. Everwood. Also, I'm gonna constantly get distracted. Oh, but it doesn't link up with the fence. That's gonna be a problem. It is very pretty, but it doesn't link up with our fence. However, wait. I think we keep you here then. But we could over here. Like, how do we do this? How could we do this? Connect areas up, because this is going to be a barter stall for stuff for a lessee. But I also don't want to have it... I wish I could, like, diagonal it, like, along here. Is this... I'm going to put you down for a second. Recollect. Collect you for a second. That was copy-pasted from my clipboard, where I keep it permanently. Slavs are always patient, no worries, thank goodness. Because, my lord, you need to be patient when I'm around. If you're impatient, it's gonna be a nightmare. Okay, so we probably already met there. Most likely. We gathered an absolute ton. An absolute ton. How the fuck does one pronounce that second name? Don't know, man. Don't know. Then you want to try the tier 3 gates. They're also nice. The tier gates are very pretty. The thing that I have, so, when it comes to the tier 3 gates, I like their shape. However, they look a lot more, what's the word? Basically, like, the aesthetic that we were going for over here in this area, the farming area, was for more of, like, a rural kind of naturey vibe. Whereas the tier 3 gate starts to get more of a, yeah, squared, like, more like, human geometric shaping to it. Like, the idea for this area was I wanted to have it feel a bit more natural. That's why we've got, like, the trees growing. We've got a lessee over here. The farm animals. The farm itself. And then there's kind of this barrier that then connects us to the more, like, quote-unquote civilized, industrialized, like, aspects of the claim. And then, like, the farm has just this nice little, like, wooden calmness to it. And then the orchard over here is also kind of different since we took the little, like, stone fence. But I feel like the stone fence really fits the orchard really nicely. I've been wanting to try and, like, keep some variance. There's gonna be a little more variation in the claim now that we've gone up to tier 5. I want the outer walls. So the ones, like, against the water over there, the ones on the edge over there are all going to be swapped out for tier 5 walls. So we get big walls around the outside of the claim and then small walls on the inside. Which will hopefully give it even more of, like, a unique... Yeah. I've been wanting to, like, the biggest, like, kind of focus that I've had when it comes to trying to design the claim is that I want the area... I want to use as diverse a palette as possible. So that everything doesn't feel, like, copy-pasted. So that's why, like, each area has, like, different colors, different kind of patterns. I try to use the different, like, wood, tile, dirt, gravel. Because I feel like if I don't force myself to do that, I would just make everything, like, the exact same kind of aesthetic over and over again. And it would get very boring very quickly. Got another domesticated goat. You in there, and 2 more newbies. He grew up right in front of us. He became so big. I'm gonna place here. Oh, he also grew up. They're growing up faster than I can capture them. Wait. 2 more, so do that. And then we need 6 water. You? Damn it, you failed. You failed me. You're supposed to become uncommon. That was your choice. You were the chosen one. You failed me. Oh, there we go. You succeeded. Thank you. There we go. Okay. I'm feeling lucky, chat. Feeling lucky. We're gonna roll this goat. And these 2 uncommons are gonna... Oh. These 2 uncommons are gonna become rares today. Do it. Read. I swear I'm a nice person. I know that does not come across when I'm talking to the animals, but I swear most of the time I'm generally nice. Oh, hi, dear. You got a rare goat? Let's go! Congrats! Oh, good job. So, grab you, and we'll grab. Nope, I keep doing that now. Snatch up as many as we can, and then craft away a few more health potions. There you go. 150 health potions should be good, right? Right? That should be enough. I hope. Okay. Also, don't look at my gear, please. Don't judge my clothing. My clothing is terrible. I'm way too lazy to make better cloth and leather gear. I really need to do it at some point. My tools are fine. See, if we just chill on this menu over here, then we're fine. When we look at the clothing, on the other hand, hi, Corn. Looks so pretty. Look at our pretty little bee. Corn's a pretty little bee of the forest. The little deer. Oh. I'm sorry. I really want to get this bundle. Just the full bundle, because like this. Oh. Or like. The red one as well, the like autumny color is just, oh, beautiful. Beautiful. It mix and matches really nicely as well. Like there and then. These gloves or these gloves? I think these gloves look. Then with your crown, like, oh. Look at that. Such a pretty outfit. But I don't have enough shards. One day. One day I'm gonna get money and I'm gonna buy all of that stuff. I'm giving the autumn set to my partner because his favorite color is red in the autumn. Yes! Oh, I feel like they're gonna love it. I remember them mentioning, yeah, that they really liked red. Because when they were saying how much they liked the color red, I gave them some money to buy the red hair. So, like, you can't walk around without your hair color, you know? I feel like we have so few options to customize the appearance of our automata that you gotta at least be able to get the correct hair color for your character. Boy's colorblind and loves red. It's pretty great. Aww. That should be stuck on potions for a bit. How's it looking over there? They're all baited newbie traps. Those ones are... Okay. Oh! There you go. You go, Corn. I love this so much. Oh my god, I'm shrinking again. I'm so small. Also, this is the other thing I really want. I really want, I'm gonna keep begging about this until the day they make this a thing. But this bug, I want this bug to become a canon feature in the game. Please. Can you please, devs, make it possible for us to just, like, canonically be smaller or larger? So freaking cute. Hi, Panda! What you can... Yes! Yeah, so part of today's update, Fubuki, they upgraded the deer. So after the goat became a really good hunting companion and the bird was like your fast travel companion, it really started to seem like the goat was lacking an identity. Like, the goat was kind of just middle of the road between everything, didn't really do anything particularly well. So it was really lacking. It was really lacking, an identity. And so they want the goat to be your exploration animal. So they've increased the height that the goat can jump up to 7, meaning that it's only 1 height less than what goat 3. Sorry, did I say goat? They increased the height the deer can jump up to 7. So it's only 1 less than what goat 3 can do. So it's a lot better at traversing the terrain. They increased the deer's speed overall as well. And they gave the deer a passenger slot. So now you can explore with your friends on the deer. You can use it to prospect together. You can use it to chauffeur your friend somewhere if they need to go AFK for a bit. And even you can do this. If you want to go to work, they can just sit on the back and get lured around wherever you want them to go. It's perfect. But yeah, that's all part of today's update. And then, of course, the goats. I think Voxel said he's never fixing the show. Oh, yeah. No, a lot of these, like, visual bugs, are not being fixed because people just love them so much. It's the same with, like, if you try to pack your cart, like, oh, my cart's, never mind. I have my cart out somewhere. But if you, like, try to pack your cart away while you're holding it, your legs twist around 180 degrees and your character literally just breaks themselves. But the thing that I'm asking for, because this bug is client-side, right? So I'm small on my screen, but on Corn's screen, I'm not. I would love if this was a full-on feature. Yeah, if you now try to pack away, see there. The legs get twisted, but the body's still facing, like, you break yourself in half. Thank you, Corn. But what I really want is this to become a visible feature. So, like, if you go into here, into your vault, like, there's an extra slot for, like, character size or character height. And then you could customize to be a smaller or larger character. Because it would just increase the diversity in character models a little bit more. And all it would do is, like, a percentage scale up or percentage scale down, right? So, in theory, it would be a fairly simple addition. But it would be so nice. It would be so nice. Because, like, now, for, like, Corn's perspective, I just look normal height. But, like, here, like, look how cute this is. Like a little guy. Corn's eyes behind are kind of terrifying with those bug eyes, though. Does it work with Deer 1? Yes. It does. All the upgrades are across the board for Deer 1 and Deer 2. Mine is still Deer 1 right now. Because I haven't upgraded him yet. So Deer 1 is faster. Deer 1 is able to go up a height of 7. We can look if we can find a... Here, wait, let's go. Let's go on an... I'm taking you on an adventure, Corn. Hi, Alice! Welcome in. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well, friend. Finally stay. It's late. Of course. Take care. I appreciate you dropping in to say hi, though. Yeah, so... normally before... Like you would have... The problem you have here against this... You'd also have with this guy over here. Like, so you'd be able to jump up this with the deer, but not up this. Now you can. This right here is your limit. I believe this is 8 up. If I'm not mistaken, goat can jump this one, but deer is just 1 shy. But so your overall ability to explore and, like, wilder terrain with the deer is now much more feasible. And so you'd only really need the goat in the pine forest. Because there you'll probably more often have 8s in height difference. Blank here, right? And boop. Oh, so nice. It's so nice. The only thing we need now for the deer to be the perfect, like, exploration animal is for him to be able to swim. If the deer learns how to swim, sold for life. Sold for life. Oh my god, just bring your friend around. Exactly! How cute would that be? You can just, like, snatch your friend and eat them over. Minch said that. Yeah, I have heard them talking about it in the patch notes, or sorry, not in the streams. So as soon as we actually get that ability, oh, it's gonna be goated. Or I guess deered, technically. It doesn't sound the same. That was a bad attempt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I watched how it looking. 108 days still. Ugh. But yeah. That would be perfect for prospecting. Exactly. Could you imagine then? The deer would be your prospecting animal. And then it would have a full-on identity. Because, like, you and your friend can prospect together. If the prospecting, like, brings you up to the river here, then you can just, like, hop the river with the deer. Or, like, swim across. Oh, it would be glorious. Wait, I'm obsessed with that empire name? Oh, you like our, Imperium of Nyan? Wait until you see, wait, wrong thingy. I am the Mlemper. Also, if you join our empire and you can get yourself up to the rank of nobility, you get to become an aristocrat. We're all about them cat puns. The only awkward part about all that is that I don't have the cat mask. Because I haven't gotten my... Actually, wait! Wait. I think if I hand in the current traveler task, I can do the cat mask. Yes. That's it, chat. Chat, I can finally get my cat mask. I just need to hand in these ingots. And then Roomba will finally let me be a cat. Alright, we have a mission today. Wait, what? Oh. Orn. What happened? You can... I mean, you're not wrong. Your friend becoming headless is definitely unexpected behavior, but... We'll probably do a quick restart, just in case. Just in case, we'll do a quick restart. 1 second. Bloop. Happens to the best of us, you know? It's every now and then you're gonna lose a friend's head, okay? It just happens. Oh. There we go. It was an announcement? No, that was an unexpected behavior pop-up. Wait, or did that pop up for you as well? Because I've had that one pop up before. When it bugs out. Sometimes your friends become headless. Exactly. And then sometimes it's Maybelline. It popped up for you too? Ah, fair enough. I've had it pop up one time before, and then my game crashed like 5 minutes later, so I thought I would just restart it anyway. Right, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, or imposter. Listen, Panda. Hey. Excuse me, Mr. Lord of Panda Shire. Where's your panda mask, huh? Yeah, I thought so. Exactly. Stinky. There we go, Merchanting 35. We can finally do it. Can do. Also, don't look at my quest. Ignore my quest logs, okay? Shush. Nobody saw this. Oh, we gotta go talk to the evil twins. Right. Curiosity brought it back. Hello again. You've been through a lot, but your face is still pretty boring. Your face is still pretty boring. The heck? That's so rude. You can't just say that. Wow, I'm gonna go complain to the devs right now. Oi! Where are... I think every single partner should complain about if there's not a mask in the game that fits whatever their, like, animal identity is. And then we should all complain one by one until they give us a mask fitting of our identity. All I'm doing now is I'm waiting for the tail slot. When do we get tails? You've been through a lot, but your face is still pretty boring. Maybe we can work on that. Wow. So you want me to get plastic surgery, I see. Lar, you can't just tell someone that their face is boring. Thank you, Lar. What? I meant nothing by it. Your mask could use a change is all I meant. What do you say? Looking for a mask upgrade? Excellent. First things first, we need a light. Something that could create a flash. Visit Roomba and see what he can come up with. I'm sure he'll have some idea. He's a clever one. I demand my snowflake mask. I have no idea how they do it, but I wanna. Would a snow... Okay, wait. Would that be a pattern? Like a pattern, like snowflake type shapes on your, like, mask? Or would it be like an actual, like, mask shape? Now I want an Arctic fox. Oh. I want a sheep mask with those little adorable floppy ears. You do have the droopy ear mask that you get from the goats already. You might want to look into that one. Cord. Welcome to my camp. It's not your camp. You're in the middle of my goddamn city. Lara and Vara sent you? What are those troublemakers up? A light, a flash. Well, it'll need energy, likely from Hexite, as well as some glass to contain it. Bring me some depleted Hexite batteries and 10 sturdy glass. I will attempt to craft the device that Lara and Vara seek. Okay, I have 5 batteries. 1, 2, 3, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 5. And do we have the glass here, or has it all turned into... It's all been turned into piles. Have enough sand? We don't have enough sand either. Sobbing. Crying, screaming, throwing up. Okay, we're gonna go over to get glass. We're gonna go and get some sand. I think I'll go to the tundra, because I think I was able to find it more easily there. And I really don't want to go to the Rocky Gardens. Or the Pine Forest. Sorry, it's not in Rocky Gardens. Pine Forest and Tundra. Oh, bored. Okay, wait. I still have a bunch of stuff in my inventory. I almost didn't eat. Don't go trying to teleport with an inventory full of stuff, chat. One to you. One to you. Put you back for now. Don't know why I have gloves in there. I'm just gonna put those away for a sec. Wait. Can I not add this to cult? Don't mind me. I'm just a dummy. Go put these 2 traps away. Unless... There's 2 trapped goats in there, so we'll go catch those goats real quick, and then we'll go on our glass adventure. We'll finally become a cat. The time has come. Because Fubuki means blizzard, this is like my whole identity in one word. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Maybe for like for a winter event. I could definitely see like a winter event come around with like a snowflake mask pattern, like a really light blue, like a icy blue colored snowflake mask pattern. I could see that. I feel like that would work. Oh wait, I can place these. And we'll get some water and some food. This is my problem. I keep getting sidetracked. I can't do missions in this game. This is why I never complete any quests. Because I will start a quest and then I'll get sidetracked on like preparing myself to go out on said quest. And then like 30 minutes later, I'll forget what the quest was about. What? How do I get it? So the droopy ear mask comes from hunting the goats. Not from taming, but from hunting. It's a very rare drop though, so you're gonna need to do a lot of hunting to get it. Just keep that in mind. Actually, I feel like, isn't it like Arctopia versus the Bloodborne Outpost? Aren't those both 9 energy teleports for me? With just food? Let's see. Let's see. Arg 10. Blood is 9. Okay, well, we'll go to Blood then. Looks like I have my task set for today right after I upgrade my gear. I need to upgrade my cloth gear too at some point. Yeah. My cloth gear is so outdated. Oh, wait.
Have you been hard dating?
Hi, Thar. Thank you for the self-care bean. Alright, chat. If I have to hydrate and stretch, so do you say we're to drink some water and stretch your muscles, right? Meow. Or else. I'm gonna get sidetracked because I really want my cat mask, okay? And oh, it feels so good to be able to do this with the deer. Look at him go. Oh. I want my pure auric experience, please. Give me more experience. Also, we need to stretch. Okay. Stretch. There we go. Big stretch. How do you get the deer mount? Is it gonna be like level 30? I believe it's level 20, maybe. Actually. Let me get the quest log. Aiming completed. Where are you? There you are. Helping the wild. Level 20 taming. You do need to complete hunters and gatherers. Wait. What's hunters and gatherers? Huh? I thought hunters and gatherers was one of Alessi's quests. Now I'm confused. That's hunting in style. Oh, that's crafting your... Wait, what? Oh, that's the hunting a bird and learning about leatherworking. Oh, okay, that's the one, Yeah, so you should already have that. You should be good. You'll definitely already have that quest. So yeah, just get to level 20, and then you'll get the deer quest. Then you get to heal this little guy. And then you get The deer is so cute. Like, just look at the little snoot. Don't you just want to boop that little snoot? Ah, adorable. Screaming. Adorable. Okay. Typing one-handed. Sirius is slipping on my left hand. Oh no. Yippee kitty. Yippee kitty. Okay, so for today, I will say today I don't want to have like a super long stream. Because I wanted to at least look at the update stuff. We're gonna try and see what we can get when it comes to rolling our goats. But I want to try. I don't want it to be like a super long stream. So I think we'll at most go for about 3 hours, and then we'll stop there. Be a nice little 3-hour stream, little baby stream, and then we can continue on our adventure. Not a super long stream. It's almost 11 p.m. Yeah, but I also started at 8. Actually, no, I started at like 9 p.m. because this is a bonus stream day. So like Thursday is not mine. Well, now like Thursday isn't a normal streaming day, but every second Thursday I do a stream now, coinciding with the Bitcraft update to like look up so we can like look into what the update stuff is. Normally, otherwise, Sunday is Bitcraft day. This week we've had a lot of Bitcraft streams just because I was just feeling the Bitcraft vibe, and with the heat, I didn't have the energy to deal with I didn't have the energy to deal with anything else. Let me go. 10 glass. I don't know why I picked up so much fuel. So we'll put that all back there. That's gonna take a hot minute to cook. Put you over there. Also,
Daniel, you're better.
Thank you, old man, for the 70 stream streak. Holy heck. I've been meaning to try out the Venomous Fangs now that I've got level 70. Did I just change my stats? No. Okay, that was weird. Because I want to see how much better or worse I am at killing things with the daggers. Combat. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Right. Let's look at what are the dagger. I've actually never used the daggers before. We have to wait for the thingy to go. Oh, wait. Goats. 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 Where are our goats? Are they done yet? Oh, they're not done yet. Oh, this one's done though. You can go in the box. Into the box with. Okay. I was looking at. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons today. Help. Looking at the abilities. So. Daggers Berserk, this is their buff, right? Quick relentless strike that increases your damage taken and increases your damage dealt for a short amount of time. So this is your buff. I'm going to put that on 5. Slice at the target's torso, dealing significant damage. This is just a big hit. So that's going to go on 2. Big single target hit. Blades dealing damage to all surrounding it. This is the AoE, so that goes 3. And then Expose Weakness. Powerful strike that chips away at your opponent's armor, applying a debuff that reduces armor. Yeah, the debuff goes. Perfect. They fit all perfectly in each of the slots that I already have. Here we go test ourselves out on the jackals while we wait. Yoo-hoo, puppy! Yoo-hoo! It's perfect, because I get to do damage tests whenever I need to, because we just have to take a few steps out of the claim. And look, there's an alpha jackal already. So normally I can kill the alpha jackal in like 2 to 3 swings before he could even like... He gets like 1 bite on me before he dies with the claymore. Oh wait. That's why. I wasn't in my combat gear. So that wasn't a fair test. Heal you up again real quick. That was an unfair test. There's something to snatch. Come here, Jackal. I want to get buff. Yeah? You know what? Yeah, this damage output looks to be pretty equivalent to the claymore that I was using before. But faster. What's the AoE damage look like? 74? Not bad. Not bad. Hi, Sake! It looks like there will be a Valheim update with the new biome soon. I just hope I'm not going to neglect Bitcraft too much to the point of the claim being vacated. Bubuki, if you guys need us to, like, if you want me or one of us to, like, take care of your claim for you a little bit, just to make sure it stays supplied, just ask. I'd be 100% down. For, like, while you're, if you're, like, gonna be away for a bit. Because it's really not that much effort to craft a bunch of, like, metal frames and just stock them in there. How is Sake doing today? Daggers are like 1 per dungeon run just for the debuff? I don't know. I feel like the daggers actually do some pretty decent damage. To be honest. I don't think they need to just be for the debuff. I don't want to put pressure on you guys, but I am crazy for Valheim, so just gotta be careful. No, you're all good, Beam. Listen, if I didn't think it was possible to like to do that or to like cover like your claim supplies, I wouldn't offer. I'll be entirely honest with you. If I didn't think it was possible, I wouldn't offer, because at that point I'd be saying like, oh, let me do this for you, and then if I didn't do it, fail, and then I would be lying to you or feel bad, you know? So like I wouldn't be making this offer if I thought it would actually be like a lot of work. But really, it would take me like an hour or 2, and I can make 100 frames. In an hour or 2, I can make 100 frames, which is equivalent tier 1 frames, which would be equivalent to like 25. Yeah, 25,000 supply. Which I believe your claim is a little bit smaller than our, like a little bit higher in cost than our mines. But 25,000 would be able to like restock you guys for quite a few days. Like 9,000 in this one at this supply rate already lasts like 40 plus days. So it's doable. I still need to do my damage test of the different weapon types to see what the DPS. I feel like the daggers actually have a really good DPS. Looking at their attack speed. Because the cooldowns are all really short. So I do actually think the daggers have a really good DPS output. I think that it might just be a case of people see small numbers, and so they think that it doesn't do a lot of damage. because it's like a smaller number, but it's hitting more often. So I think the damage, like, at least it's definitely stronger than my tier 3, like, epic claymore. But then again, these are tier 7 legendary daggers. So if they weren't stronger, I'd be worried. I've been wanting to do like a proper test of all the weapons. Like DPS outputs. I've had like a whole thing planned for them, and I just never got around to actually doing it. Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, Mean. You're very welcome. I will just need, I think I left your, yeah, I did leave your claim. Because you had added me back then to build the mechanism of stamina. And I think I had left immediately afterwards. So if you need it, you just need to at least re-add, you left, I see. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were okay with me staying the whole time in there. So I was like, I'll just step out just in case. Since we didn't actually like talk about it afterwards. I've hated the daggers since early. Why do you hate the daggers, Panda? Out of curiosity. What do you not like about them? Are you one of the big bonk friend people? Do you prefer big bonks? Weak? Got me killed? Really? You know what? Actually, you know what would be a good test of the daggers? I'll take them to region 13. I was able to hunt in region 13 completely fine with my, how much longer do we got on you? 11 minutes? I was able to hunt region 13 completely fine with my, my tier 3 epic claymore, the dungeon claymore. So we'll try with these guys and see how that feels. It should be better, logically speaking. I'll do it. I don't know if I can do it now, though, because I don't have that much teleport energy, and I want to save some for dungeon runs tonight. Hi, Remy! Hello, lovely bean. How are you doing today? Have you been having fun with the update? I'm a crossbow guy now. Crossbow is fun. See, I understand why people like the crossbow. That being said, not me. It's not for me. Dang it! You failed me. You failed me, newbie goat. You were the chosen one. You were supposed to become rare. And you failed me. How could you? How could you? Okay, you'll get a second chance. If you don't come out rare this time, then you're turning into a new hot dog. Crossbow is fun. See, like I said, that was where I was going on my tangent. I understand why people like the crossbow. I do think the crossbow is a very cool weapon. I just don't like its aesthetic, personally. Personally, the aesthetic, the vibe of the crossbow just does not match for me. I'd rather be up in their face smacking them with a big sword or stabbing them with my little daggers now. I'm not sure yet if I like the dagger playstyle. I'm gonna use it for a while, do a couple dungeon runs with it, see how that goes. Actually, on the topic of dungeons, do we have enough people that would want to do the tier 3 dungeon? Question. There we go. I'm completely okay. It's not like we have something you would want to steal from us. Fair. Not fair. It was just because like we hadn't talked about it at the time, so that's why I was like, it's probably just better if I step out for now, just in case. I didn't want you to like feel weird about it. But yeah. Sirius is just sitting on part of my lap. I haven't been able to play the update much yet. I made a bunch of the traps and food and then needed to run errands. So you just got home? You're just getting home. Welcome home when you're home, I guess. I was about to say welcome home, but then I realized you said just getting home. So you're not technically home yet. But fair. I hope the errands went well, Bean. I hope it all went well. And I wish you the best of luck with your for your goat rolls. Hopefully you very quickly get rare goats. When I'm interested, I think we could do it like nowish. We can get people together. Let's see. Stars down, corns down. Hey, there we go. That's already 2 beans. Fubuki was also down, so that would be 3 beans. That would be enough of us already. Star, would you be willing to tank? Unless Meowthara wants to tank. But Meowthara might be AFK. No, there's a biotic. Would you like to tank? Bongo cats. Oh right, I never put a bongo code in chat. I'm so sorry. Plows? Does Plows want to join as well? Let me make a bongo lobby real quick. Bongo cat. Here you go. Here you go. I'll pin that up real quick. If anybody wants to join the bongo cat lobby, here you go. No, whatever. There's the code. I can swing back. Yeah, of course, Panda, if you'd like to join us. Hop on over. Starts up the game. Oh, you've got a Plouse. Okay. Plouse is coming up. I'll come along now. Okie dokie. We will gather here and then sail up. If you want to just sail up to the dungeon and meet us there, that's also completely fine. Whichever you prefer. Plouse is activated. Yep. We woke up our sleeper agent. Just cooking up some tier 2 HP bots for the goats. Yeah, take your time, friend. We're gonna sail up, so... Hey. Wait, dungeon? Yeah, we going dungeon. Thinking of doing skill dungeon randoms some point. We could go for the skill dungeon another time soon. We did a bunch of it earlier in the week to gather the materials for the houses that we're going to be building later. We could definitely plan another skill dungeon again though. I want to start using the activity board to plan them. To plan like group sessions for stuff like that in the Discord. Speaking of, if you want to join, we have an area in the Discord for all things Bitcraft related. The Discord as a whole functions for a bunch of different things. Every ping in the Discord is opt-in. We don't use @everyone unless there is like an actual major thing that needs to be announced, like somebody getting hacked or something like that. Otherwise, we never really use @everyone. So it's purely opt-in pings if anyone's interested in vibing. We also do movie and series nights, and we post lots of food and pet pictures. So if that's your vibe, come hang with us there. But yeah, we have a section in the Bitcraft part of the Discord that we're gonna start using for planning like regularly occurring events. Like every second Saturday, we're gonna do ocean fishing. And then every other Saturday that we're not doing ocean fishing, I want to start like planning other like events in for stuff to do together, like hunting together, or I don't know, like a prospecting party, or the profession dungeon, or just like the normal dungeon runs. But we want to start like planning like weekly, bi-weekly, however regularly events. Oh, wild Fubuki has disappeared. We are there just finishing up Sketch Dungeon. Ouch. You're so famous. Hi, of course, of course. As soon as Envy and Plaus are here, then we will rock up. Just checking my glass. I might be able to do the glass in the time that takes them to rock over. How much more of this quest do I have afterwards? You were small? Do you not like being small? I love being tiny. Look at me, I'm so tiny. Wait, I wonder if you... What happens if I go into a space with you? Does it bring you along? It does! Oh, that's so cute. You can actually take your friends into... into the mines and stuff with you as well. Bro, this is gonna be so good when you have, when we have parties eventually. Howdy, friend. Oh! Damn. He's out here styling on us. Look at that. Look at that form. Right. Look at that form. Oh, puppy. Very strong. Very strong. Once Envy... Oh, Envy's here. There we go. Alright. Let me teach you the secret. Secret to a strong handstand. Teach me your ways, leader. You just put both hands on the ground like this. Oh! See, that's how my handstands tend to go. My character is shrunk on my end? Yeah! So that's the deer bug. The deer will sometimes shrink your character. Okay, do we have everybody? We got Fubuki, we got Panda, we got Envy, Corn. We had Plaus for a second. Plaus? Oh, there's Plaus. And Star, you also coming? So gonna grab the health buff real quick. If anyone needs the health buff, snatch it. If you need it. If you need some Hexite energy for the buff, also just ask. I have got plenty. I've got plenty to spare if you need some. Yeah, with this one over here, it gives you a the Emperor's Gift of Health. It's just 50 max health and an active regen of 0.1, but it uses the this Hexite energy over here. Only 24. Fine. You get the trade request? Look it in, Corn. There you go. Perfect. All right. And we can just sail up north over here. I think Star's already standing. Oh, there we go. The clippers are ready. Here we go, our boats. Get in the boats, kids. There should be enough space for all of us, I think. Yeah. Because there's 3 spots per clipper. If you join Plouse's clipper here. Envy, Corn, yeah, go everyone. Off we go. Put my skiff forward. But look at the big fancy sailboat. But the big fancy sailboats. Look how fast they go. I want to see how much I can... I feel like my damage output should be better with these compared to the big bonk stick, but we'll see when we get there. Wish you could play sea shanty. Oh. Yeah, that's what we need next. Bitcraft. Clockwork Labs, give us instruments for sea shanties. So when we're out at sea, we can all play music. Should I use mace or do some support tank? The shield, both are T3. I think Plouse is able to tank the whole boss, like the whole fight. So I don't think we need a secondary tank necessarily. So you can use the mace if you'd like to, but if you'd like to, like, play whichever you prefer. Know what I'm gonna tell Skiff for? They might leave me. I feel like I'm cheating. It's okay. If you don't say it out loud, your Skiff 4 won't know. It's okay. My game tends to be slow, Sag. You're all good, Bean. But you're all good. We gonna go on the adventure. What the heck? This is new. I've never seen this before. There's just like floating... I love this! This is the secret. There you go. That's how we can get multiple heights on the same tile. What do we do with the drunken... Never seen that. Yeah, no, I've never seen it with the tiles. I've seen it with trees, and I've seen it with, like, people, buildings, and I've seen it with people, buildings, and resources. I've never seen it with, like, tiles or floating tiles like that. I'm smoking the hex. What else am I supposed to do with it? How else am I supposed to give you the Emperor's gift? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken kitty? What do we do with a drunken kitty? What do we do with a drunken kitty early in the morning? Oh, Plouse doesn't want to sit on my deer with me. I see how it is. Thought Plouse wanted to ride together, but no, he hates me. Yay! Plouse doesn't hate me. Oh, look, the bird followers! Oh, that's actually really cute. Ooh. You could actually bring, yeah. You could actually bring a decent amount of loot this way, I feel like. Because then you could have 2 people. Oh, this alts are gonna go wild with this, actually. Wait. Okay, after we do the dungeon, I need everybody to stay because I want to try something. I want to test the convoy. I want to test if we can make a convoy. Because, like, what if, right? You got the person at the front on their deer. And then, like, for example, Plouse gets on the passenger seat, but leaves his deer behind. Someone else gets on that one, leaves their deer behind. And everyone goes passenger on each person's deer. And then we get, like, a line of deers. A little conga line. Exactly, we could have a full convoy. I think that could be really cool. It would be like basically auto follow. I want to test that, but we'll do it after the dungeon. I want to see if it works. Yeah, we could do guided tours. Oh my god, this is a brilliant idea, Remnant. This is a brilliant idea. I'm so small. I'm so tiny. World's tiniest man. Okay. I'm not used to the attack cycles for the dagger. They are much quicker than I thought. Feel free to grab the resources if you guys need it. I forgot to bring... Okay, it doesn't hit that far with the AoE. Honestly, these damage numbers aren't bad. I need to get used to the attack cycles, but we did that with the Ox in EA1. Ah, nice. Nice. I like that. That sounds very fun, honestly. I feel like it'd be cool. You could do some really cool things. Go smoke real quick. Oh yeah, of course. Go ahead. Go ahead, Bean. We'll wait for you before going to the next room. Or at least we'll wait for you. You'll probably be back before we go to the boss, so it should be fine. But if not, we will wait. Ah! Oh, careful of that one, Fubuki. The protector is a big boy. Thank you, Flash. How long is this buff? Strength plus 40% is actually crazy. Oh. Someone gathered like half the stuff in this room. Interesting. I think it was, yeah, someone must have gone in here before. They didn't kill anything, so I'm assuming they just like died and then used the like buff to, like the protection buff to just like gather it. I don't know why you would do that. I feel like you don't get that much loot out of it. But fair enough. Oh. What took you so long? Jeez, I'm sorry. We were trying. We were trying. We were busy being shocked. Spin. I keep trying to animation cancel like I used to do with the... Oh, they also chopped these 2 stones over here. They got like half this dungeon stuff, but then the other half they didn't. That's so weird. I don't know who cleared this place out last time, but... Hi, Vel! Dungeon, let's go. Yeah! I want to test out my new daggers. I finally got level 70, so I can use these legendary daggers, and I wanted to see how well they deal damage. They seem to be pretty good. But... I feel like I was hitting harder with my... Chisel stuff. Yeah, the chisel stuff they left, but like everything for hammer and mining. Yeah, smithing and mining. I feel like the damage output isn't quite on par with what I was able to do with my claymore before, but I'm not sure if that's... Actually, not because the damage looks hitting very hard. I feel like part of it's because I'm not ability cycling correctly. I think I need to learn how to like cycle through my attacks better. I wanna try something. What happens if I... Okay. Not as much damage as I thought. Bad. I can definitely clear, like, probably one group on my own without dying. I think I have enough damage for that, but... yeah. The AoE's on a much longer cooldown than I thought it would be. Grab your loots. Yeah, how are you doing today, Vel? Did you have a good day? Did you have a good day? Have you gotten to try any of the update stuff yet? The new taming? Charge! The AoE is pretty good. I'm so tiny. I love being so small. Not gonna lie, I haven't tamed a single dang thing since the first taming update. But there's so many fun... You can now tame newbie goats. You can now tame some newbie goats that you can use for milk and for newbie goat skins for your mount. Go grab your metal fragments. Yeah, and you get fur from the... Sorry, yeah, you also get fur for a new glove. It's really good. I know I was so focused on finding some bees so I could finally make an apiary in my little settlement. Oh! Were you able to get them? And now that there are cosmetics involved, I'm for sure gonna do it. Very fair. I saw the cosmetics as well and I was like, well, now we've got something we have to do. Have you been able to get a bee so far? Yes, you have 2 apiaries now. Let's go. Nice. Good job, Bean. Well done. Attack. Okay, so this one is still within range for the enemy. That one is also in range. You know what I think part of the benefit, when I'm looking now as well at, words hard. When I'm looking now as well at like how fast the dagger is attacking, I think the benefit of the dagger is especially at higher tiers. Because of it hitting often, when your accuracy isn't high enough and you miss an attack, it's much less painful missing an attack on the dagger because it hits so much more often. And so your potential damage loss from a missed attack isn't as intense. But that being said, I don't know if it's far enough to like counteract. We get just the skip. Yeah. don't know if it's enough to counteract the lower damage overall. However, I'm definitely seeing the value in having at least one dagger in your party, because you can basically, one dagger can keep exposed weakness on permanently. The cooldown is shorter than the debuff itself. Its debuff is crazy for boss? Yeah. Oh, for sure. It's gonna up everybody's damage. Just a quick check. Just want to make sure everyone knows about. Does look pretty quick. Yeah, it attacks a lot faster. Make sure. The boss. Right. Charge! Pretty hard. Actually, like, the damage bonks are not as bad as I thought. God. That one could have been rough there. I think the problem I'm having with the daggers, though, is that all of your abilities are, like, off cooldown at the same time. So it's really hard to have, like, a rotation. Like the way that you do have with some of the other weapons. Oh no, Fubuki! Get him! Nice. Kiki. Oh, max contribution. But that shouldn't be a surprise considering the gear that we're running with at this point. Good job, Beans! The crossbowmen are stuck. Oh no! Alright. Sorry. I need everybody to summon a deer. Alright? Now one person hops onto mine. Okay, now someone needs to hop onto Plause's deer here. Yeah? Then onto Stars. Then onto... Okay, Corn, if you jump onto the last one. Panda, if you want to jump onto this one. I believe this is Fubuki's. Wait, Corn, you gotta get off this one. Corn's gotta get on the last one. Yeah, so Panda, if you hop on here. I gotta toggle it, 1 sec. Oh, good, okay. I want to see how this looks. I'm hoping that this works. Oh yeah, make sure you have auto follow on. By the way, if you don't have auto follow on, there's gonna be a problem. Hi, Kai. To auto follow, you gotta shift right click the deer itself. Like the animal itself has the auto follow button on it. Oh, to show other people's deployables. Oh, that is here. Hide unused deployables on your general page. Okay. I think you can get on the last one unless Envy... Relogging? Okay. Let's see how this works. Alright, then this one should be for you, Corn. Yeah, the one over here. Okay. Let's see. Oh my god, this is glorious! Oh no! Oh no, Envy! Oh dear, wait. Oh, there we go. Oh, there it is! We've got a guided tour! This is so fun! Oh, we've got a full-on caravan! Bro! Bro! Let's go! Let's go! I'm actually like 4 years old. This makes me so happy. Now we can do guided tours. Or if we're going on a journey all together, everyone can get their deer out and boom. Oh my god, this is so fun. The mounts will get glitchy on paved roads with patterns though. So oh true. They will get like glitchy on roads. But at least we can like travel in the wilderness together. This is so fun. Like you see the whole little... On your left, you see a windy tree. Exactly. And if you look over here, you'll see the dungeons of death and destruction. To your right, a bunch of rocks. Also gotta be careful not to, like, travel too far, because the follow ones do slow down a bit. On your left, there's a murder jackal. Oh no, Star! There we go. There we go. Resume the parade. Oh, does it... On normal roads, it should be okay, right? It's just... Is it just ones with patterns? That they start to glitch out? On normal roads, it also seems to, like, slow down a bit. It's definitely better on no terrain or open terrain. Turned off auto retaliate. Probably a good idea, yeah. Oh no! There's a drone! Run! Run! Oh dear. Kill it. There we go. We gotta be careful of the drones. This is so fun. I'm so easily entertained, but I love this so much. Look at the convoy. It looks so good, too. Just all the deer, one by one. Oh, I love it. Love it. Alright. I'll bring us back around now. Oh, no! Jackals. And then the little deer. Oh my god, yeah, Corn has the little follower deer as well. Hopping all the way at the back. Beautiful. Alright, I'll bring us back down to the coast. This is so cute. This is so cute. Whee! Thank you guys for indulging me in this. Oh, it looks adorable. Alright. Let's make our way back to the coast. Back to the windy tree. There it is. I want to see how everyone lines up. Wait, Blouse, stay on for a sec. I want to see how everyone lines up. Okay, wait, they'll line up behind you, that's fine. Oh, look! Okay, wait, I need to move just a little bit to get everyone in a line. Look. Oh, that's so good! There, everyone lines up all cutely too. Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you, guys. Thank you for indulging me. Oh, this is so fun. Soda Pops, hi, welcome in. Sorry, I just came back to playing after like 2 months of being gone. What are those mounts? So these are the service. This is the deer mount. It's been in the game for a while. You get it when you get to level 20 in taming. Then you get the quest to sorry, at level 20 you'll get the quest in order to unlock the deer. But with today's update, they've now made it so that the service has a passenger seat. It used to only be a one-person mount, but with today's update, it is now a two-person mount, and so you're able to travel on it together. And so what we were testing out now is if you go onto a friend's mount, if you go onto a friend's mount, take care, friendo, take care, panda. Sorry, will you give Envy a lift back? Then we can sail back home. But yeah, if you go into a friend's mount, and you have auto follow toggled on for your mount, then you can create a chain because the deer will still follow you around while you're on the back of your friend's deer. And so that's what we were just doing there. We created a chain with all 7 of us. To go on like a little... Does anyone have a paper bag? To go on a little convoy. It's really cute. That's so fun. I love it. I need to take a clip of that later because it looked really cute. Love it. You can do little guided tours. Get everybody together. Okay. However, I do think we're gonna wrap it up after we get back home. I'm gonna snooze the ads. Because Twitch is like, here, let me give you an ad break. But I don't want an ad break because I am gonna bring the stream to an end. So, as we sail back home, oh my god! Imagine if you could have the boat toggle auto follow, then you could do then you could do ship convoys. That would be fun. Very silly but fun. Okay, but first of all, I want to say thank you guys for hanging out with me today for the little bonus stream, checking out the update. There's been a lot of really cute stuff. The new goats are adorable. I will go check if we were lucky enough to get a rare goat. That's the other thing I'm going to want to check. The goats, the overall, just for this update, the goats are adorable. The upgrades to the deer to make it faster, climb better, and have a passenger seat are honestly, in my opinion, some of the best, like, additions to the game. It really feels like the deer has a purpose now. As, like, your exploration and prospecting mount. So that's really phenomenal. New cosmetics are, of course, always gorgeous. They've been, like, doing just a bang-up job every time with the cosmetics. It's all been really, really, really good. It's just another banger update. And I'm even more excited now. Like, seeing all the stuff that they've been able to do with these updates, I'm even more excited now to see what it's going to be like when we get to, in 2 weeks' time, which is going to be the Untamed Isles, right? Or the Uncharted Isles, sorry. So the new, temporary. I'm so, like, based on just, like, the quality of this update and, like, of the last, like, few updates, I have pretty high expectations, honestly, for the Uncharted Isles. And I feel like they're gonna hit it out of the water. Like, I do genuinely think that they're gonna make another phenomenal update out of it. Sad I missed the last Twitch drops, but this time I'm gonna get them all. Hell yeah! Yes, the Twitch drops are really good. The Twitch drops this time around. Last time, I'm trying to think. What were all in the last batch of Twitch drops? Was there anything that was, like, really bad to miss out on? Last batch wasn't the Twitch mask, right? Was it? I think last time it was just cubes and an egg, right? I think that was last time was just the cubes and the egg. So, at least this time you're gonna get a pretty, dang pretty mask. Okay, let's see what we get out of you and you. Oh, we did it! We got a rare goat! Okay. A rare goat. I want to see your output real quick. That's over here. Yeah, there you go. Feed for the grass newbie appearance. So, it says here 1, but I believe that it is bugged right now. Yeah, I believe all of the chance-based drops are bugged at the moment, so that they look like they're guaranteed, because the rare saggy bird does not guarantee a down feather, only the uncommon, only the epic one guarantees a down feather. So currently it looks like the UI is a little bit bugged. And is making it look like you're gonna guarantee on like drops that could drop 0 times. Keep that in mind if you see like a drop rate and you think like, oh, and I'm gonna guarantee it. It's not, it's bugged. Sadly. I have no idea, but I'm sad. That's very fair. Oh, that's fair. But you still have plenty of time, at least. This time you'll definitely be able to rock rock them all out. We're also gonna be raiding out to another Bitcraft streamer who will have their drops on. So everybody that is lurking away right now, do not worry. You will get to continue making progress for your drops. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be doing an art stream, and I'm going to be working on the PNG that I'm making for Bitcraft. I'm making a variation of my PNG for Bitcraft. We'll be working on that one tomorrow. Maybe I might have a small Bitcraft on the side while I continue to grind away. Thank you so much for that follow. I hope you enjoy your time here in our little Meownicipality. So we'll go work on that tomorrow. Maybe I'll still have Bitcraft on in like the corner, just grinding away while I'm drawing. And then Sunday we'll be back with more Bitcraft. Sunday is our regular Bitcraft day. Normally I am a variety streamer, so during the week we do a bunch of different games, and then on Sundays we do Bitcraft, and then on Thursdays when it's an update day. Every second Thursday we also do Bitcraft to check out the update. But yeah, overall I give this update 10 out of 10. Love it. Phenomenal. Magnificent. Amazing. Beautiful. Great stuff. And I'm really looking forward to... I'm honestly... The thing I'm most excited for now is actually what the next taming animal will be. The taming content is so much better than I expected it to be. And the loop is so much more, like, addictive than I thought it was gonna be. And with all of this now, it's definitely gonna be a lot easier to eventually get up to taming 60 for the ox as well. Oh, but okay. I've been yapping. It's been 3 hours. It is late. We're gonna go raid out. Let's go find a raid target. Yo, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And before we leave, I want to make sure that all of you beans know that whether you're here for a minute, whether you're here for the whole stream, whether you're lurking, chatting, or anything in between, you are appreciated. And you are loved. And that's a fact. So don't you dare go trying to deny it, alright? Like I said, I will see you guys again on Friday tomorrow for some art. And otherwise on Sunday for some more Bitcraft. Who can we go say hi to? Who is live? I want to raid someone that we haven't raided. Same category. Have a good night. Thank you, Beans. Thank you. That's fine. Should we raid Tony? I want to actually, yes. I want to raid Tony because I know Tony has done an update to his little mini game at the bottom of the screen. Let's go say hi. And let's go bother Tony. I think he's also looking at some update stuff, some of the patch stuff. Although he's also, it's fine. He raided me last time when I was about to end. Now we're gonna raid him if he is about to end. I don't think he's about to end, but just in case. Now we'll get him stuck. Okay. Please join me in giving Tony some love. Tony is another Bitcraft partner and absolutely wonderful. Super good vibes. Cozy bean. If you don't know him, follow him. He's wonderful. Our rain message is just gonna be a good old... Oh. We're gonna hit him with a good old Meowdy partner. If you do not have access to my emotes, then option 1 for 18 Meowny in the turn point section right underneath the chat. You can unlock a static emote of your choosing to use for the next 24 hours all on Twitch, and you can unlock the cool emote to join us in the raid. If you don't want to do that, or cannot do that, you can also use Twitch's very own cool cat emote, because you're all a bunch of cool cats and that's a fact. Thank you, Beans, so much for hanging out. Thank you again for all the raids and the follows and just all the good vibes. You're all absolutely wonderful, and I appreciate you every single day. Hope to see you again tomorrow. Give lots of love to Tony. Okay, bye.